2010.
January.
2 years.
It's been 1 year.
Wait, you started 2008.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Look at those chairs, that's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
What? So much detail.
This is 2 years from his first game. Alright, Mark, you're
This is also the thumbnail for the game. This is a theater.
Oh. So creepy.
Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please.
That was terrifying.
In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall.
Alright, just lean against the audience.
Good, stay right there. The
Can't
woman
see the
across the
audience.
room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It is your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her.
Oh, there she is. Wise.
Hey, where's the bathroom?
Successful.
Oh,
What are
I'm
you
sorry.
doing?
I'm sorry.
You're deflecting. You're not saying what's actually on your mind. Stop dancing around it and have a conversation with this person. Do it again.
Why are we leaning against the wall? We're supposed to lean against the wall. You're all my hopes and dreams.
I like you. You're pretty.
No, that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby.
Oh,
Now talk to her again.
I like these better.
You must have worked really hard to get where you are.
You're messing it all up again. You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this.
Oh.
I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage.
Oh. Wait, normally the end is the lamppost. He likes prisons. This is nice. I feel like a jump scare.
Okay, yes.
The game
now
ends
this
with
is
this
working.
eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Whoa.
Wow. Mobius strip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game.
Alright, guys. Close your eyes.
You close your eyes, you're the one playing.
Oh, Catherine, you're not gonna do it? Are you closing your eyes, Stacy?
Oh yeah, because I can just watch it on the recording, so I can't
Alright.
close my eyes. It's completely fine. Alright, close my eyes.
Oh, I want to know what's happening.
Press 1, 2, or 3.
Wait, actually, why are we supposed to play with our eyes closed? We have to choose an option.
You said, help, I'm blind! Please, someone talk to me.
Can we open our eyes yet?
Okay.
Well, tell us when we can open our eyes.
You should probably
Now
open
you can
your
open
eyes
your
if you
eyes.
haven't already. It's pretty
Oh, okay, okay.
solved otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Oh! Oh no! Wait, it's the
Oh.
whisper machine. You
No,
remember?
I saw a
Whisper
giant
engine.
door, and then my vision suddenly went black.
Oh, the back door.
Wow. Oh, I have to. Okay. What's going on? Something enormous just appeared on the radar. Please tell me how to solve this. Wait. That person.
We need to get up there.
What does their box say?
Listen.
So what if you listened instead of said anything? What happened if you did that?
Is there a button somewhere?
Look for that too.
Just as.
Oh, there's a door over there. Look at that door.
This?
Yeah, maybe it would take you up to the guy who says listen. Yes. Get to the lamppost. That's the end.
Truth. The only way to stop it is to speak something that is honest.
Oh.
I'm bursting with creative energy.
Probably the second one. He should
Yeah.
really stop because he's often very negative. This is actually, I like this.
This is amazing.
It seems short, but I don't know.
I can't keep making these.
It seems like it would be hard to make.
Yes, that's it. That's the truth.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So, where's that coming from? But then, even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way. His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
So it's not exactly he spends that much time on the game, it's just motivation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of sad.
Hello?
It's really interesting and cool, but
Whoa.
you can feel the pain.
Is anyone out there?
Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost.
Because I am. When I try to create, I feel empty.
Oh no. What's happened? Did something change?
There was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. The whisper engine? Whisper machine?
Wait, you're looking for a machine? It isn't far. I think I know where it is.
You have to take me to it.
If the
can do that,
last
but
game
there's a
featured
problem.
Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps
I hit
making
3.
He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for? Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
What happens if you...
I'll press 3.
Oh. What she has to do, you have to tell her what to do.
You
No,
have to
go on
close-
in.
Well, they're gonna be like, we're not outside. You have to close the first door.
Interesting.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation.
Freedom.
If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that this game development is simple and joyous, that you love it 100% of the time. Okay, making games is simple.
Oh, that feels wonderful.
But it wasn't true.
Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep saying that creation is easy.
Sometimes just saying it, you can convince yourself that is actually something that's true. 2.
When I
Let's
make
be-
games, I feel completely energized.
Yes.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Perfect.
This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
Any sacrifices made for my work are worth it 100% of the time. Always.
I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't
Do you
know
enjoy
how
being a
else to
house
explain
cleaner?
There's no
it.
shame.
I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
No shame in doing games. Or that.
Incredible. That's it.
The
I'm
person.
free. I'm free.
But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
I want to save the person inside the prison.
May
You
2011.
did free them, they said, I think.
Did he say 7 months?
I think so, yeah.
It's crazy. The machine.
I like his people with the heads.
Ma'am, I'm glad to see you've arrived safely.
Wait, we're-
We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you'd like. I intend to be brutal. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about this machine. It calls itself Coda.
Uh-oh, so we're playing, I think we're playing as the woman that we were talking to earlier or something, because
Oh, a little bit of press, huh?
Coda I don't think is a woman, but we're a man.
Yeah, no.
So we're interrogating Coda? And Coda thinks of himself as a machine right now? Or at least in the game?
My goodness. You stop.
And of course, it's the machine.
Your work was keeping us alive.
No, it's all negative.
How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? How about this for a start? You need to go to the people who are out there and apologize to them.
Yes.
No? Nothing? Alright then. I will speak to them for you.
Oh, jump scares. Oh. My followers.
My friends! I have a troubling revelation. The machine will not apologize to us. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. Let us show it that we are not failures. Follow me. We will destroy everything that the machine has created.
Dude, that would be them. That'd be themselves.
Jump scare. Now.
Oh. Do you destroy it?
Shoot out there.
Oh.
Oh.
I actually that's really cool. You should say, Coda, I'll make sure you are known forever.
Coda, I'll make sure your work dies here.
No, positivity.
There is no positive option.
Isn't that what you're scared of
So
having
now
to
we're
live without your
becoming
precious
self-destructive.
creations?
And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
It's actually really cool. It's a painting.
Yeah. Well, it's a nice room full of game ideas.
No, don't destroy the game.
Blinding.
ideas.
Oh.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Fall through the door.
That's a scary game. Jump scare?
Put down your weapon.
Wait, we put it up.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend.
doing
I
anything.
did something. I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. Felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.